Well, your team didn't have any leads the whole week here, but you win both games. You get 4 points. What was it like for you to see them pull it out on back-to-back games like that?
Yeah, no, it shows a lot, right? It shows the character of this team. It shows, I think we care about each other, and I think game one here the other night it kind of helped us. Being down a couple of goals and see that we can win those kind of games against a really good hockey team. Right to the end. Sometimes it's going to take 55, 59 minutes, long as you get it done, and twice we got it done in OT. So it's not easy, but I'm glad we did it, and I'm glad we did it the old-fashioned way a little bit, and I'm glad we did it in Calgary. So it's a lot of good things.
Their team is, as you mentioned, very good. They are still the top of the division, but this year, 4 wins in 5 games and points in all five. The one loss was in overtime. What has your team done against this team to get all these points against them?
No, probably structure-wise, we always try to tweak little things against them, and so far it seems like it worked out. And again, I don't think they get a lot of chances out of it. Again, it's sometimes we have to stay cool a little bit and just stay out of the box. We don't want to give them any life just in the first period. But other than that, we want to play in 5-5.
Seems like in the first period, it wasn't your best start, and you guys were able to work your way back into the game. What was the turning point for you to see your team start to come back?
No, I mean, it's always big when you score at least a goal there in the second period. I thought that really pushed us. Even before we had a better start in the second period than the first, and I think a goal just helps us to get our confidence a little bit up and energy level up and all that kind of stuff. So no, it was a solid second period, and that those penalties on the end from them. It set us up for a big power play in the third.
Yeah, on that power play, Martin Kromiak, he had a couple chances, was close, and finally finished it. How big was it for him to see the puck go in? Because it seemed like you guys were feeding him, and you guys want his confidence to be a little bit more.
Yeah, no, it's as a forward or as a player, if you have a little bit of open net and you kind of hit the post and you don't score, um, you kind of you almost think about too much. I think the good thing was Cromie didn't have really a chance to think about that chance because he took advantage of the next opportunity. So it's nice to see Cromie's I would say the last 3-4 games or even longer. He's using his speed. Right now he's taking advantage of Sammy being out on the power play. So no, a lot of good things from him because he's one of the guys we want to push to the next step, right, to the next level. So, but lately he's doing really good.
Another guy that you're pushing is Eric Portillo. He gets another start here. What was that decision like to get him back in net? And obviously another game where maybe a slower start for him, but he really cleaned it up and made some big saves later.
Yeah, as a goalie, it's tricky sometimes, right? They go through phases a little bit. I think Copp's been unbelievable all year long. So he's been really solid, and Ports just seems like lately just didn't really find his rhythm, I would say. Even if the games we won, he was not happy. But again, those kind of tight games against good teams, I think it just is an extra confidence booster, especially for a goalie. And we thought it would be a big step for him and a big game for him to win another game here in Calgary and in San Jose. We're going to go with Cops and hopefully for a really good road trip.
For Ports too, we see him. It seems like he wants it so badly. He does everything that he can. How frustrating is it to see someone care that much and maybe just a little bit too, where he maybe just needs to play a little bit more?
Yeah, no, it's not sure if he play anymore. But that's sometimes it's a problem, right? If players or athletes, goalies, if they want it too much, it's sometimes it goes the other way, or a lot of times. And that was a message to him a little bit, just to kind of relax. He's doing fine, but he's got to stay cool in certain situations, and he wasn't lately. If you look at a guy like Copley, how calm he is. If you look at some other guys in NHL, so I think that's just a learning process. He has to go through it. He has to learn from those kind of weeks, games, whatever. And no, but yeah, long as you come out as a winner, just like this weekend, I think it really helps him.
Guy who's had a hot hand as of late has been Jeff Malott. Seems like every night he's coming up with a big play. Last night he makes the pass to Hootie. Here he scores the overtime winner. How big is he for this team and the leadership and just the way that he plays the game?
Yeah, no, he plays the right way, right? He goes hard. He goes hard to the net. He wants to win really badly. He wants to score. So everything he really does is 100% in full speed. So again, he's been a great addition on the ice and off the ice. A good example, I think, for the young guys to see that what he brings every night, and those guys. End of the day, those are the guys you hope they not just score a goal, but also being a big reason to finish a game just like today. And again, don't forget his toughness too. So he's right now he's trying to do everything, and like I said, it's been great to have him.
You mentioned San Jose coming up. That's your next game to finish out this road trip. You guys are 15-5-1 now on the road this season. What has been the key to your success away from home?
Playing simple. I think this is the biggest key for us. Is sometimes at home, not just us in general, you feel not a lot, but more pressure than maybe on the road. And for some reasons, we felt probably a little comfortable, not comfortable, but played an easy game on the road, and that's how it goes sometimes. The home team is usually the team who's going to pressure hard, and the road team just going to try to manage it a little bit better. And that's exactly. This is a perfect example. That's exactly what we did here, and we're going to try it one more time in San Jose.